And that's just not Luffy's way, I guess. Luffy's more about living for other people rather than dying for them.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Arcloid, and we are back with episode 27 of One Piece. How about you regale us with what happened last time?
Last time we saw there was a fight with one of the Krieg's men named Pearl, who summons fire out of fire pearls in his shields that he's wearing all over his body. But the main bulk of the episode was a flashback after Sanji had tried to defend Zeph from an attack. He gave up his backstory to the entire crowd, where he had been a cook who would throw away leftover food, and then he got stuck on an island because he was the only one who survived a shipwreck with Zeph with him. Uh, Zeph, in order to save Zanji, used a anchor chain to cut off his own leg. So and uh, Sanji didn't know this, and then something else Sanji didn't know was that Zeph had given him all the food. So while he had survived much longer than 20 days, which was his estimate, on what little food that had washed up with them, Zeph had survived for the same amount of time on body mass. And then they finally get rescued, and the flashback ends, and the fight continues, which is where we pick up next, I believe.
What do you mean now?
Yes, which is right now.
Well, I mean, when you say next, it makes me feel like we're at the end of the episode, talking about what's going to happen next episode.
I realized how that could have gone, and so once again I misspoke.
Alright, well, as I've said before, there's not a lot that I can add to that, since I feel like when it's going to come down to what I do and don't remember, or stuff like that, it's either going to be episodes that I skipped, like when stuff was like happening and I really wanted to get to the happening stuff. I skipped through episodes, or filler. I skipped through over a lot of the filler when I originally watched.
Right.
So I want to say after at least, well, I don't know. Obviously, I thought for a moment and I was about to say the stuff I might have skipped over, but that would also inform you about future stuff that would happen. So I literally can't
Oh
even
man.
bring that up. I want to say maybe. Well, no, actually, I think a couple arcs from now, I'm not going to remember a lot of stuff. So, actually, what does? Well, obviously, I know the next arc. Everybody, everybody that enjoys One Piece knows the next arc. Arc after that, though, I can't remember. I think I know. So yeah, maybe that the arc after next. Everybody knows what's coming up next, except for you, probably.
Right.
And after that, I'm not sure. So we have that to look forward to, which should be at least 13 weeks from now. We're a ways out. I think the next arc is a longer arc than all the other arcs. All the other arcs so far, I mean. But yeah, I guess we should go ahead and just get on into it.
And looking forward to watching all this with you and discovering all this stuff you've already experienced.
I was just thinking earlier today, we do about 3 episodes a week. There's over 1,000 episodes, so we're looking at what, 400-ish weeks?
Yes, so I'm not.
400-ish weeks of going through stuff. Let's do a quick math here. 400 weeks. That's 7 days a week, right? So we're looking at what? I that's sorry. Obviously, I should be doing this math in my head, but I'm feeling dumb right now. That's 2,800 days, right? Do a
Wow.
quick divide that by 365 for 365 days in a year. 7.6 years. Say 8 years of One Piece to catch up.
And then it's going to continue to go even after that. So we're never catching up. It's like
Well,
space
assumedly,
expanding.
I think they said the arc that they're doing right now is the final arc.
Oh, wow. So we might actually catch up to it.
Yeah, and then we'll find a different show 8 years from now, assuming either of us are alive or able to continue recording.
Yeah, I can't guarantee that.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that we'll ever finish One Piece. But hey, we're on a faster clip than Blind Wave is, which does one episode a year. So, Blind Wave is their April Fool's joke, is that they record one episode of One Piece every year.
Oh,
So
wow.
right now they are 6 episodes in, 7 episodes in, because they're also release it on their. I'm talking about somebody else's Patreon right now. Before I've even done my own spiel for Patreon, they release it on their own Patreon, which they have 4 different tiers, and one's to watch what they're recording right now, and then there's basically 4 weeks in advance you can get up to. So they recorded 4 episodes in the first year that they did it, and it's been 3 years since then. So I think it's like they're up to episode 7, basically. There's people,
That's
there's people watching their April Fool's thing from this year that they recorded 4 years ago.
that's for the dedicated fans.
Well, yeah. The kicker is that they've watched the live action One Piece, which means that they've seen stuff in the live action that hasn't happened yet in their April Fool's recordings. Anyway, as I said, I've been talking about somebody else's Patreon now.
But before we get started,
Make sure that you hit the like button.
Hit that subscribe button.
Comment down below to feed that algorithm.
on top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this,
Unfiltered.
Uncensored.
And uncut.
as well as some early access stuff,
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
So what are you expecting today?
I'm expecting Pearl to get his ass flattened by Luffy combined with Sanji, because Sanji may not have a devil fruit, he's still strong. He's not quite Krieg strong, but he's still a strong guy. So even though he's just skinny, so I'm expecting something exciting.
Well, I just mean more implicitly since we both talked over, or rather, I talked over due to a question you asked. You listened to me the next time on, last time on.
Yeah, I don't know what's coming up.
Well, obviously, I know how long this arc is, so I know when it ends, even if I don't implicitly remember everything that happens.
And so you know the pacing more than I would.
Well, I know when the end is coming, and I
Right.
tend to know how arcs end,
So
but
you can predict.
more specifically, I guess my memory mostly actually lies in the fact that um when Mihawk shows up and then the Zoro fight. After that, everything is basically just a mystery. Not a mystery. I know generally the events, but not so much. Like I know everything that was going up to the Mihawk fight because that's the important part of the thing for me. Obviously, it's only because I care about more characters more than others.
Right. So
So
you haven't really. This might be the filler that you skipped.
no, there's no filler here.
Okay.
I just mean there's characters I don't care about as much, so the major events in their story mean nothing to me.
Yeah, I forgot that Sanji had gotten his ass kicked before his flashback.
And then Luffy jumped in. Damaging the restaurant more than anybody else had so far. But I guess he put the fire out.
Yeah, that's true. The fire is gone. So is everything that was on fire. Fire Fleet Captain again. Goodness. I guess again he gets promoted somehow.
Or that was his rank before.
I made it less appealing to them.
Like I said, blow his brain out. Usually people say blow their brains out.
銀てめえ
おい、俺は別におめえたちに手出してねえぞ。ヒレ割っただけだ。
てめえ雑用何のつもりだ。
沈める。
何。
この船を沈める。
That's kind of weird of Luffy to disrespect someone's treasure.
正気かクソ野郎。
だって船ぶっ壊せばあいつらの目的
Yeah,
なくな
see?
るじゃん。
ああ。てめえが何を知ってる。俺が受けた恩のでかさとこの店の何を知ってるってんだ。
だから店のために死ぬのかよ。バカじゃねえのか。
なんだと。
死ぬことは恩返しじゃねえぞ。そんなつもりで助けてくれたんじゃねえ。
I mean, not true. You sacrificed your life for somebody else. It's literally repaying kindness by dying.
That's just not Luffy's way, I guess. Luffy's more about living for other people rather than dying for them. Is Gin gonna shoot Pearl? Oh, you
Okay.
didn't smack him.
Literally dropped the gun.
That's a strong tonfa. Now I feel a little bit better about Gin.
And yet, Usopp is your favorite character.
Well, at least Usopp is harmless. He's not a grand
I
bastard.
mean, where
like
does
Gin.
your... Oh yeah, he's just a liar. At least Gin's being honest.
And where is he keeping those this whole time?
嘘つけ。てめえ本気で
Prison pocket.
つもりだったろ。サンジさん。は
Pocket?
あんたには傷つくことなくこの船を降りてもらいたかったんだが、そうもいかねえようだな。
ああ、いかねえな。このレストランだけは俺の命に変えても渡すわけにはいかねえんだ。
だったらせめて俺の手であんたを葬ることが俺の
Burying you in the ocean.
けじめだ。
ありがとうよ。クソくらい。
あんたもだ、麦わらの人。
別に俺はおめらみてえな弱虫には負けねえから。
Especially when your primary weapon is bludgeoning.
この野郎、俺たちの総隊長に向かって何言いやがる。クソくらいだの弱虫だの好き勝手言いやがって。俺たちはイーストブルー最強のクリーク海賊なんだぞ。
一番人数が多かっただけじゃねえの。
Ooh, apply cold water directly to burn. Well, already done, but yeah.
Well, also, they've lost, was it 50,000? Now they're down to 100. Less than that.
They lost a lot of men. Krieg vs. Swiffy, round 2.
Also, you just sat down. I don't imagine the person who just sat down is getting ready for a fight.
Or, in Pearl's case, laying down.
Well, Pearl didn't lay down. Pearl got laid down. It's a difference.
You got laid down in a blaze of glory.
悪いがサンジさん、あんたじゃ俺に勝てねえよ。
言ってろよ、雑魚野郎。
行くぜ。
Good arc kicks.
I guess depending on the rotation, would depend who's got the longer reach at the moment.
Mm. Crushing his throat. And he's still smoking.
俺には勝てねえってよ。あばよ。
He's still breathing.
Oh, I mean, his feet are also free.
Man. Oh! He bounced his chin off the deck. Good counter, though. They fucked each other up.
I guess everyone else just watches. And Luby's standing right there.
He's supposed to go take care of Krieg, too.
Yeah, but he's not even facing Krieg. He's looking at the fight.
Well, Krieg's sitting on his ass, to be fair.
That's what I said.
I think everybody's watching that fight. Yep.
Yeah, just moments ago, accused him of betraying us.
I think that's some broken ribs right there.
Which needs nothing in an anime.
Yeah, you can have like 20 broken ribs in an
その
anime.
程度かよ。
I mean, it just goes to imply how much of a badass you are. Never really slows you down in a fight.
何あいつよそ見してんだははん。よーし、今のうちにあいつぶっ飛ばそう
ぬ
ぜ
そう力むな。
Oh, he's lucky you land on the wood.
この野郎お前戦う気あんのか
戦う気だそんなもん必要あるか。いるのは殺す手段。それだけだ。それが人間の武力と。
I mean, that is his name. Monkey D. Luffy.
If you take a monkey loosely, it'll rip your skin off. I mean, chimpanzees will rip your skin off, they're not monkeys.
Yeah, your whole thing fell apart.
They had to have had somebody model spinning a tonfa to get the arm motions right.
No, I think it's the animation thing of just observing people. You know, observing nature, learn how to draw it, that sort of thing.
Right, like they had to have a model. Somebody like do it in front of them so they could see how it looks.
Or, you know,
Video.
the artist just fucking knows how to do it.
That
That's
too.
too complicated of a motion. It's literally just, you know, swinging. Same motion really used to crank a car window up in a non-electric car.
That's like old school. I think you probably have some people watching your channel who were born after those were a thing.
I don't think so. I think the standard age of the channel is 30s. Also, mostly Philippines, Japan, so really depends.
Yeah, they might still have wind-up windows. Pranked. He's crying.
鉄パス俺らとくれ
He's not the cold-hearted bastard everybody thought he was.
Yeah, well, Don Krieg specifically said he has no sympathy. So,
俺じゃこの人を殺せませんなんだとてめえだって俺
Everybody has their first time. It's okay.
yeah, One Piece is really good for showing you scenes that you've already seen before.
Yeah, it gives you new context on them at least, unless you've seen what came after.
We're in the middle of seeing what came after.
Exactly.
I mean, this is all stuff that happened in this arc. We're not even past this yet.
Well, I appreciate it because of my shitty memory.
Yeah, but we both know you're just gonna read the wiki anyway.
Only every 3 episodes. The man's conflicted.
だからもそのつもりだ。だけど、この人だけは殺せねえんだ。
Even though you've broken most of his bones already. I mean, what if he hadn't survived the first few hits?
And he could like have a rib pierce a lung and be done for him.
てめえ、命令に逆らうことに飽き足らず、この俺に意見するとはどういう怒りようだ。がっかりさせてくれるじゃねえか。俺はそういう義だとか情だとかってもんが最も嫌いなんだと。
Now I know why you like him so much.
もう言ってたはずだぞ。どいてろ、野郎ども。どうそれは。
Not MH5.
Do anything to win. Is he gonna put his mask on Sanji?
I mean, if he can't wear it, it seems like the thing to do. Remember when I threw a boat one-handed? Cartoony sound effect.
俺は自分の役割を全うできなかったんだからな。これは当然の報いなんだ。
Dang. I was wrong. You just threw the thing away.
Well, I mean, there's also a ton of other people there who don't have masks, so.
そのコックと共に死ね。猛毒ガス弾 MH5。
Those aren't custom masks.
That Luffy just takes masks for Sanji and Jin. And oh damn! Now for mine, he says.
Well, except for those 2 other people that you.
Just left to die.
Yeah. I guess conceivably they could just hold their breath and go underwater. So what else are you gonna do?
Well, it's not like a gas mask can help you breathe the water.
Well, I mean, we don't know. Again, you're doing
Yeah,
that
this
thing where
is-
you're trying to logic them out. I said don't consider anything unless the show says it. Because the show isn't considering logic.
That's my one weakness, logic, in the anime.
Well, I'm gonna quote Gurren Lagann from anime then and kick logic to the curb and make the impossible possible. Well, I mean, thoughts about this episode?
Oh no, it was really interesting hearing first of Gin's reputation by Don Krieg of being ruthless and like maybe not needlessly cruel, but just still like cold. And then he couldn't kill Sanji. That was pretty neat seeing him actually show some conscience when he's supposed to have none. But then Don Krieg just says screw it all and kills everybody with poison
誰の
gas.
墓場か教えてやるよ。くだらねえ武器じゃ俺の野望は止
So
められね
whoa,
え。
なんでお前は昼間ね
そんなこともわかんねえのか。バカかお前。
なんだともう一遍言ってみろ
バカかお前。
what's he gonna say
Email
here?
send
Are you
that
super
mail.
what?
お前が
Oh,
言えって言ったんだろう。わがままだな。次回ワンピース知らねえよ。激闘ルフィ対グリーン。
here we go with
海
Krieg.
賊王に俺はなる。
Well, I mean, they're the main two people.
They're probably the strongest ones there.
I mean, no spoilers, but you gotta figure how many episodes are gonna end with Luffy v X, the final battle.
Well, I guess that means the arc is coming to an end.
Well, I know for one thing, you don't know, so
You know many things I don't know.
yeah. That's just true fact.
Now
I mean,
you
there's
get
1,000
discovered it.
episodes of One Piece. Conceivably, there's 1,000 things I know that you don't.
You've seen them all, have you?
I think that's what we started with. But I saw them all, but I've forgotten a lot. You can't watch 1,000 episodes of a thing and then remember everything from every bit.
I wouldn't expect you to, no.
Like you said, this is just a journey to get to the parts that I don't remember. Well, any final thoughts about this episode or what's coming up next? Anything like that?
I know it's pretty cool watching the psychological drama play out with different characters and their motivations and their and the backstories, how that all related. It was, like I said, it was interesting, and I can't wait to see Luffy and Krieg finally have an actual battle rather than just little exchanges. So I'm looking forward to next episode.
Alright then. Well, next time on One Piece, but not today. For today, though, I have been Theta. This has been Arcloid. We've been Stone-Faced Reactions. We will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?